Shouldn't e-commerce simply be about commerce? The reality is that the fraud and customer dispute process puts merchants and card issuers at odds. It stands in the way of collaboration needed to proactively stop fraud losses and make customers happy. To make matters worse, it adds totally unnecessary costs, pain, and conflict. The fact is, disputes and chargebacks are like relics from the dark ages. Merchants don't find out about fraud until weeks later, when it's too late. By that time, the fraudster has long made off with the goods and services, and merchants have no chance to avoid the loss and chargeback. What's left? A bunch of unhappy customers, and the big price tag that comes along with it. Lost revenue, unnecessary fraud losses, and operating costs that could be much better invested in creating an amazing customer experience. Fortunately, we don't live in the dark ages any longer. We live in the age of Ethoca. Ethoca has solved these problems through collaboration. We built a network that is now the global industry standard, enabling merchants and card issuers to make e-commerce simply about commerce. We made it so easy to participate and get value that some people even called it child's play. Card issuers send their fraud and customer dispute data to Ethoca. Then we send it through to the merchant in real time as an actionable alert. Merchants now have a critical window of opportunity to stop the fraud and then refund the customer to avoid the chargeback. The result? Everyone wins, except the fraudster. Fraud losses, disputes, and chargebacks are avoided. In fact, it's like they never happened. It's fast, easy, and the financial benefits start day one. From a trickle of confirmed alerts, the network effect took hold. More card issuers realized how easy and valuable it is to send Ethoca their confirmed fraud data instead of trying to contact hundreds of thousands of individual merchants on their own. That led to more confirmed fraud alerts from Ethoca, helping merchants stop fraud and chargebacks they had no chance of stopping before. And as more merchants joined the network and acted on their alerts, they in turn helped issuers avoid fraud losses and the costly chargeback process. That compelled more issuers to join. That's the essence of Ethoca's network. Every alert generates value for merchants and card issuers. Through Ethoca, collaboration now has scale, reach, and speed. It works. More stopped fraud. More goods and services recovered. Hundreds of thousands of chargebacks avoided. Tens of thousands of customers spared the agony of the dispute process. And it goes far beyond confirmed fraud. Ethoca opened up a whole new world of value for merchants and card issuers with customer disputes. Merchants can now act immediately on Ethoca's customer dispute alerts to preserve the customer experience and avoid chargebacks from customer service or billing issues. What started with a single card issuer in the United States and a handful of merchants is now a global network. Ethoca's pipeline includes more top card issuers in the US, Canada, Mexico, the UK, throughout Western and Eastern Europe, South America, and Asia Pacific, including China. Ethoca's global march is gathering unstoppable momentum. Every new issuer that joins the network brings immediate value to existing merchants as e-commerce accelerates both within and across borders. Ethoca's innovation extends far beyond Ethoca alerts. That's just the tip of the iceberg. We're tackling the bigger issue of transaction acceptance. That includes finding new ways to dramatically reduce decline rates and create a better customer experience. And solutions to growing problems like friendly fraud are already in the works. Today, we're leveraging the collaborative power of the network to deliver a tested, proven solution that works. With Ethoca, making e-commerce simply about commerce is much more than an idea. Merchants and card issuers are thriving on our network and making it a day-to-day reality. Ethoca. We make it easy. We make it work. We do what we say we're going to do. And we're in it with you for the long run. Isn't it time you joined the growing Ethoca network?